Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Do you know what time it is? It is 11:11 on a Sunday, so it's time for your Sunday service, soul food, and spiritual tea session with your favorite pirate captain, with your favorite goddess king, with your favorite auntie uncle, with your favorite reverend healer, lady speech in the place to be. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Jay Bird in the house. Hello, hello, hello. AVG in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Bria Fisher, good morning to you, baby. Edie, good morning to you. Kismet Jax, good morning. Jen G, yes, you made it. Yes, you made it. You are right on time. Christy Dorf, Amanda, good morning. Blackbird singing, I love that name. Good morning to you, and thank you for calling me gorgeous. It takes one to see one. Lenora in the house. Good morning to you, beautiful. Blessings to you and your babies. Sinclair Wolf Warrior in the house. Crims, good morning to you. Priestess Shakti Therapist. I love the therapist. I really love the therapist. Good morning to you. Jose, good morning. Ashanti Lee, Ella, Pronia, good morning. Dane, good morning. Lady Themperer in the house. I love your name, Themperer. I love you and I love your name. Jaslyn Cruz, Illustrated Mom, good morning. Good morning, Misty Exploding Robo Kitten. Your name. So much joy. Your name brings me so much joy. Big Dane Energy, good morning. Sarah, welcome to the Honey Crew, darling. Welcome to the Sugar Honey Dumpling Crew. Thank you, Jay Bird. Let me tell you something, honey. I was in the store yesterday and I was like, I'm back into lipstick and I want to get back into makeup. Love lipstick, but it came over me. I have a lot of purples and reds and browns, but like I was like, I need to spice it up. Yesterday, Spirit was like, get you some pink. And I was like, pink? Pink? I'm not into pink. I'm not into pink. But Spirit was like, hold on. Yes, you are. You just have not found your right shade. And so I grabbed this. This is what I grabbed. Because I'm not familiar with the pink world. You know, I'm dipping my toe in there. But I'm loving this. I am loving this. So y'all can expect to see more pink. The pink era is in, honey. The pink era is in. Good morning to all of you. I hope and pray you're feeling fine, free, and fabulous, okay? Today is going to be a good reading. Today is going to be a good day. We are going to have a good week, okay? I know that the world is on fire, but we are gathered here today. We are gathered here today to refill our tanks so that we can spread the love water across this land, okay? So that we can spread the love healing across this earth, okay? I know the world is on fire. We gather here to get ourselves together. We gather here to refill our cups. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So we can spread love and light and goodness in this world, all right? That's what we're here to do. So you know what time it is. You know what to do. My OGs are already doing what they need to do. The sugar honey dumplings that know what's up are handling their business, and I like to see it. So if you're not new to this, but you're true to this, I want you to put a purple or blue heart in the comments, or a butterfly, baby. That shows you, and that shows me, and that shows everybody that we are OGs here, okay? That we're not new to this, we're true to this, okay? Let me see that love in the comments, all right? Now, if you are new here, you got randomly dropped off in this live. You have no idea what's going on. You just found this video and you're like, what? Welcome, first and foremost. And I need you to represent by putting a yellow or green heart in the comments, and or a caterpillar, because you're new to this, baby. You don't know what's going on. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. It won't take you long to become an OG here. You're a new G right now. If you've only seen one or two videos, this is only your second live. You randomly got dropped off on in this video. Hello. You're a new G. Won't take you long to be an OG. So this is a divination. This is your spiritual counsel for the week. I'm here to channel for you, for us, for the collective, okay? This is a divination that you can use to power through this next couple of weeks, okay? Now, I know the reading is for the week, but a lot of times that energy lasts for a couple of weeks. You never know. You never know. You never know. I'm going to introduce you to the elements of this divination, and this is going to provide you some time to get your things together, like go and get you some hydration, get your water, your coffee, your teas, your kombucha, whatever you like to drink, consume it, honey, get it. Go get your soft items, go get your comfort items, because this is the speak and spank. This is the speak and spank. This is the speak and spank, where we spill the spiritual tea, and sometimes it stings. Sometimes it stings, but it's for our highest good. It's for our highest good. Go grab your comfort items. Go grab your soft things. Go grab the things you like to take notes with, darling. And while you're doing that, I'm going to break down how this goes for the new G's here. So, this is a divination, spiritual counsel. I don't need cards, but I use cards, okay? I'm a medium. I'm a medium. Your favorite reverend healer is a priest. Your favorite reverend healer is a psychic. I don't need these cards, but I do like toys. I love toys. I love things. I'm a maximalist. So we're going to use these cards. We're going to use these cards. First and foremost, the first cards that we're going to be using for this divination is the Tazama deck. You know I love it. You love it. I love it. We love it. This is one of my favorite decks. This is one of my favorite decks, hands down. I love this deck so very much. We're working with the Tazama deck today. We are working with the African Goddess Rising deck today. We are working with the Angels and Ancestors deck today. And we are working with the Messages from Your Spirit Animal Guides deck. What the hell is the name of this deck? Because I rename it every single time. Let me reference the book. Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides Oracle deck. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep renaming this, because it is what it is. Anyway, that's the name. All of those are in the description box of this video. So if you want to pick up these tarot decks, these oracle decks, I highly encourage you to do so. First and foremost, shop local first. Mom and pop shops, okay? Black owned, brown owned, queer owned shops, okay? Then if you got to go to the big people to get your things, go to the big people to get your things. Local, shop small, black, brown, queer businesses, support them, all right? And then do what you have to do. Now, I am consistently surrounded, never by myself, always, always surrounded by at least 10,000 strong, not lying, not exaggerating, from my spirit animal allies to my ancestors, to the Orisha and the Loa. Thick, okay? Like my body. Spiritual team, spiritual cord is thick. But when I do these readings, I bring my rock friends. So first and foremost, we've got that honey calcite in the building, darling. I love me some honey calcite. I want to lick these. I want to eat it like a gumdrop. But we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. We want to. We want to. We want to eat our crystals like candy. But we don't. But we don't. But we don't. Because that's dangerous. Next up, we've got some pink opal. Love this. Bringing in that heart energy. Bringing in that heart energy. Bringing in that good, good heart energy. If y'all need to work on some heart, I highly suggest getting you some pink opal, because yes, it's everything that's good with the world. So those are the rock friends that I've got. Next up, now, you know, it's my channel, the LadySpeech experience. You're here to experience everything I put out. Okay. Main character right here. But I'm not the only main character. When I do these readings, I bring the reverend assistant, the assistant deacon. Actually, I'm the reverend. This is the deacon. I'm the reverend. This is the deacon. I bring assistant deacon affirmation box. Assistant deacon affirmation box. Assistant deacon affirmation box in the house. In the house. It's okay to cry. And the affirmation box oftentimes brings us to tears. It's okay. Those are healing tears. Those are tears of admitting that we messed up and we're going to get better. We're in a cult run by this box. Yes, an inanimate object that I gave birth to well over 15 years ago. Are you 15 years old? No, you're not. How old are you? Wait, how old are you? You're old. Anyway, the affirmation box is here. And how we're going to work this is I'm going to pull from this box randomly. Okay, this box is filled with affirmations and quotes and song parts and parts from the Bible and the Quran, and holy books and things of that nature. So I'm gonna pull at random from this here box, and I'm gonna say an affirmation, and then you're going to repeat the affirmation. We're going to engage in some call and response. Why do we do this? Because we have been indoctrinated to use our language to be so disrespectful to ourselves and each other. So I like to take a moment to use our language to uplift ourselves and pour into ourselves. That's why we do it. Just in case you were wondering. All right. I am keeping hydrated with some tea today. What is this? This is Bombay chai. Hello, baby. I got some Bombay chai in the house. What are you drinking on? You got your water, you got your tea, you got what you need. Go get it if you haven't. This is your last chance. But here we are. Carlos in the house. Good morning, darling. Rogue Wolf rips open shirt. Take it. I love you. Carlos, my love, it is good to see you, my dear. Good to see you back. You've been missed. Sharp knives, save lives. Thank you for my beautiful admin being in the place. Lighthouse Massage is in the place. Casey Blinkush, hello, 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 my darling. Pamela, good morning, good morning, good morning. Gloria Miller, hey, y'all. My Weird Church family, love y'all. Captain, I love you. Welcome to Weird Church. Yes, where you are accepted exactly as you are. That's right. Weird Church, we don't discriminate. We keep it weird over here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. Nico's in the house. Nico's in the house. Nico's in the house. You do what you got to do, baby. We're going to be here for you. All right. Just a heads up before we continue. There is going to be a change in February. Now, we've been getting down at 11:11 for a Sunday service for the past few months. We're going to continue that except for February, okay? I'm going to put that schedule out in the next couple days, but we will not be doing Weird Church at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in February because I have a class to take. And it happens on Saturdays and Sundays, and it happens during this time. So I'm going to nail down that time and get you that schedule, and that'll be the schedule for Sunday service just in February. We will get back to the 11:11 time in March, okay? So just make sure you watch out for that. All right. Now, sugar honey dumplings, last but not least, a little bit of extra house cleaning. Let me go ahead and pass that collection plate. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa at gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. I want to remind you that you can book me for your own personal reading at LadySpeech.com, okay? So if you're looking for a divination, and I have a new divination I am adding to the roster for February. So right now you can get a glow up divination, which a lot of you guys are booking that, and I love that because I love helping you guys get to the next level, okay? We have the general divination. If you have no idea what you're booking, you don't know what's going on, you just know you need something. That's a good one for you. We have the divine feminine, okay? And this is all about channeling the voice of the grandmothers, the goddess, the divine feminine energy, okay? Then we have 13 moons. This is about what the next 13 moons, the next 13 months has in store for you, okay? That's a really good reading to book around about your birthday, whatever new year you celebrate, the Gregorian calendar, Chinese New Year, whatever you get, however you get down, that's a really good reading to have. And you can also book that whenever, all right? And you'll just have to stay tuned to the website to see what the next reading is going to be. Eventually, I do have a specific love reading after years of refusing to do that. I have refused, which is interesting because I am a child of the love gods. I am a child of the love gods. I'm a child of the war goddesses. But the way y'all be dealing with love, you work my nerves sometimes. But Spirit told me to put that out. And it's actually my most expensive reading. Okay? It's my most expensive reading because y'all be playing. Y'all be playing in love's face. And you be playing in my face. It ain't no playing. You gonna have to be real serious. And also, when I say love reading, a lot of y'all just shoot to romance. Oh no, honey. Oh no. So that's not gonna be actually I should debut that in February. What the hell? I was not gonna debut that. I was not gonna debut that in February, but Valentine's Days, I might as well. I might as well. I was gonna bring another reading out. I might as well. Okay, so February, I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you the love reading. I'm gonna give you the love reading. I am. I'm gonna give you the love reading in February. All right, there you go. That's what's going that you can book that. You can book that. But again, don't be playing in my face. Don't be playing in love's face either. It ain't gonna go like you think. I'm gonna really get you to some love, okay? But some of you gonna have to do a lot of healing before we get. I'm gonna get you there, honey. I've gotten people married. I've gotten babies. I will make it happen. I'll make it happen in your life. But you gonna have to do some work. We'll talk about that when you book it. We'll talk about that when you book it. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this reading? I am loving this pink lip gloss, honey. I am loving this pink lip gloss. I was not a fan of pink for so long, except in the form of gold. I love me a rose gold moment. Yes, I do. I love me a rose gold moment. This is actually a rose gold moment. I love me a rose gold moment. Wasn't into pink. Now I am. Pink everything. Well, you know what? Let me not say that because I was about to get real disgusting. This is not the time to. I was about to break out some adult matters. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do an affirmation because this first card is about to the speak and spank is for real. This first card is coming for a couple of y'all's necks. Coming for a couple of you next. So we're gonna ease into this, okay? We're gonna ease into this spanking, this speak and spank. First and foremost, I want you to repeat after me. I am a great person. Repeat after me. I am a great person. Put your hands on your chest and say it. I am a great person. I am a great person. Priestess Shakti. I was about to say, I am a big fan of pink. You know, body parts. That's all I will say about that. I have always loved pink in certain. This is a children's show. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop. I need to hurry up and start my OnlyFans because I want to talk kind of nasty and crazy to you guys as well as do my adult story time. I've been threatening y'all with adult story time for years. That's almost complete. We're gonna get started with that, but I gotta hurry up and do that because I've been wanting to be nasty with y'all, and this is not the appropriate platform for that. So we're gonna make it happen. Anyway, repeat after me. I am a great person. 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 Repeat after me. There is a whole hair in my affirmation box. Who you been cheating on me with? Because you know I ain't got no hair. Who you been cheating on me with? This is not my hair. I don't have no hair. Oh, we're going to have a conversation. You been out at night? Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that. Anyway, I create prosperity easily and effortlessly. I create prosperity easily and effortlessly. I create prosperity easily and effortlessly. Repeat after me. I create prosperity easily and effortlessly. I create prosperity easy and effortlessly. I create prosperity easily and effortlessly. I see y'all grown ass jokes in the comments. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and start my OnlyFans so we can have some conversations. All right. Let's begin. We are working with the Tazama deck. Okie dokie. And we coming in hot. Okay. First and foremost, we have the 8 of the suit of swords. Okay. Two strong messages. Number one, some of you feel like you stuck. You bound. Just like this person. You feel like you don't have access to your swords. You don't have access to your weapons. You are stuck where you are. Okay. One of two reasons. You have placed yourself in a prison and spirit is asking you to address some things so that you can get up out that prison, or you are around someone who is binding you. all right? You are around someone who is actively stunting your growth, okay? And we aren't having either of those realities. We aren't having either of those realities. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about this personal bounding. This card hits deep for me. This week, I had to do a whole ritual around the fact that I was still adhering to an abusive line or an abusive thing that I was told back in my childhood by my father, who was my biggest violator and abuser. I realized that there was still, even though I wasn't saying the words that he used to say to me because I healed all of that, there was still a part of that abuse, the essence of that abuse that I had taken in and then I had made it my own. I was effectively my own jailer. I put myself in my own prison. I took the essence of his abuse and I made it my own. And I had sunk that so deep down inside of me that I didn't realize that there were places that I had been stunting myself for the last few years that came out of that voice. Okay? It was no longer my father abusing me because he hasn't been in my life for years. I had effectively become my own warden. I effectively used my past treatment and I built a prison out of that. And I was the one who was the keeper of the keys. Did a whole ritual last week and released myself from that. Some of you are dealing with that. Some of you have created and become, you've taken the framework that others have used to abuse you, to disrespect you, and you are the one who is wielding that now. It's not your dad, it's not your mom, it's not your older brother. It's not any, it's you. It's you who have now become your worst enemy. You are your biggest op, okay? And it is time. It is time to break free from that. It is absolutely time to break free from that. It is absolutely time to loose yourself from that because you have got a beautiful future. You have got good things. Spirit is literally trying to set you up. I know the world's on fire, but this is also this is a life-changing year. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. There is a lot of healing, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of things that are bubbling up under the surface. There's a lot of things rumbling up under the surface, and you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared as these things come up to be a channel for your part in this greatness, for your part in this healing, okay? But we got to look at where you are bound, where you have become your own warden, okay? Where you have become your own jailer, okay? I want you to look at where you have taken the essence of your trauma and now you are the one wielding it because you need to uncut yourself from that, okay? Some cord cutting rituals for a few of you this week is going to be in order. Some of you need to cut cords with your old self. Some of you need to cut cords with your old mind state. Some of you need to cut cords with other people. Now let's talk about this other binding. Two things. There's a few of you, and I'm getting a very strong message. There's a couple of you that are actually being worked on. It's not a lot. But there's a couple of you who are. Somebody is working you. Okay? Which means somebody's got you. They making a puppet out of you. They doing candle magic against you. They working you. So you need to work your return to sender energy. You need to work your I'm not having it protection energy. You need to work your offensive energy, okay? Now, there's some of you, you're being worked, not formally, but informally, and it's just as potent. It can be just as potent. Some of you are being worked informally, which means ain't nobody doing no actual root work or spells or anything on you, but they are concentrating on you and just sending you a stream of negative energy, okay? Everybody step up your protection. Everybody step up your protection. Everybody step up your protection. Everybody commit to regular return to sender work, okay? Even if you don't know, I let me tell you, I regularly do return to sender work. Whether or not I don't even divine on it at this point. I don't even divine on it. I just send it back. I send nope. If there is someone working me, goodbye. You can have that onto to yourself. I'm regularly working return to sender energy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Because it's easy. Especially when we got social media. Folks sit up on their phones hating on strangers they've never seen because they are triggered. Okay? In real life, I have done poems. I have worked with children. I have in real life watched my love and positivity bring out the hateful demon in someone. I've watched it. I'm good at exorcisms and extractions, but B, I've done that. I've done it on accident. I've extracted a demon on accident just by being me and watching someone melt down inside of me, and that spirit inside of them, and that spirit rise. Honey, it's deep. It's real deep. It's real deep. God, went off on a tangent. My bad. Anyway, step up your protection. Step up your protection. All right. Step up your protection. Step up your return to sender work. Okay. Because we have things to do. We're not about to let someone's workings against us. We're not about to let people's hate stop us from our mission. No, we're not about to do that. We're stepping up our protection magic. We're getting out of our own way. And again, some of you are your biggest ops. I started out with that first. Some of you looking around, for the most part, that's it. There's not a lot of you who are getting thrown at. You're throwing at yourself. You're throwing at yourself. You're using left hand magic on yourself by being disrespectful, by not handling your business, by not attending to, your healing, okay? By not doing what you need to do in accordance with your ancestors, okay? So we are unbinding ourselves. We are cutting cords, okay? We're cutting cords, okay? We are returning to sender, okay? We are working ourselves, okay? We are protecting ourselves, okay? Because there's things to do, all right? So cut them cords, get that done. Get that done. We are going to move on to the Page of Wands. This is important because this is new energy, new beginnings, okay? This is a fresh start, okay? This is things happening, doors opening. This is why this is important. Attend to this. Cut your cords. Be aware. Kind of, let's go back to this real quick. Jealousy, envy. Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Some of you are going to be able to address this with the people who are sending you energy and jealousy and envy. Some of you aren't, because the people who are doing this are emotionally immature and they do not have what it takes to actually process through their emotions with you, okay? No matter what the situation is, when these people reveal, when spirit shows you who is envious and jealous of you, when spirit shows you who is holding competition with you, because that's some of this energy too. You're out here loving life. You're out here doing what you need to do. You're handling your business. You're trying to help someone, and that person views you as competition, okay? You gonna see that. When spirit reveals these people to you, act accordingly. Act accordingly. Act accordingly. Step your protection up. If you can remove yourself from that situation with them, remove yourself from that situation with them. If spirit tells you that you are going to be able, they have the emotional maturity to process with them, okay? If, no matter what though, step your protection game up. Step your protection game up, okay? We are getting out of our own way, and we are not allowing people to bind us to futures, to realities that we don't want. We are working on ourselves. We are doing a return to sender, because we ain't gonna let the haters win. 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 Alrighty then, let's get into some affirmations. Before that, let me check in with these comments. I see y'all out here taking care of each other. You're doing what you gotta do, supporting each other in the comments. You know I love to see it. I love the way that y'all love each other. Tia Sweet said, time to make a spiritual routine and do what I need to do. Exactly. Spiritual routines is where it's at. Regular spiritual baths, regular spiritual cleansings, regular meditations, regular prayer, okay? Clean your home, clean your body, all right? Regular spiritual, all of that. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Carla said, you guys have been a very big help in the process of me moving forward. I love you guys with all my heart, and I can genuinely say I really do mean that. Carlos, it means the world to me that you are here and that you handle so much of your healing with us, that you allow us to support you. My goal is to create safe space everywhere I go. That's what I'm here to do. I can't save the world. I'm one person. But I'm committed. I'm committed to making safe space. I know I do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that wherever I go. With each breath I take, it is about creating safety so that people can heal. At this point in the game, what I have learned being 20 years deep in healing is that I don't really have to do much. When people are ready, all I need to do is make the space. They'll do what they got to do in that space. I trust myself and I trust my spirits, and I am committed to continuously making safe space for everyone who needs it. And it really does. These tears are tears of joy because y'all do use this space for that. You do. And y'all have used every space that I've created to find safety in yourselves. And y'all end up supporting each other better than I ever could. And I'm thankful that this is a gift that I can use for all of y'all. So to each and every one of you watching, thank you. Thank you for participating and helping to create safe space for the rest of us. I can't do this by myself. Well, I can. Because I was. But I need help. And you guys are so helpful. And the way that you support me and the way that you support each other. So cheers to our healing, my loves. These are tears of joy. These are tears of joy. Tara Gonzalez in the house. You are so welcome. Priestess said, I stay returning to sender. It's a part of my spiritual cleansing. I also practice every night. I call my energy and return everyone's energy that I interacted with that day. So y'all, those of you who are looking at spiritual routines, I don't know who just said it, but that's a good, this priestess put you on. Definitely doing a call your energy back should be regularly part of your spiritual practice as well, okay? Jaybird said, speech, I know it's a dangerous area, but I'd love to hear more on possession and exorcism from you. Okay, I can do that. Because I love being possessed. As a medium, I love it. As a channel, I love it. And because I also am very particular about who I allow to come with me, into me. But I will definitely talk about possession and extraction. Yeah. I'm good at that. I'm good at that. I love it. I love doing it. It's fun. All right, so I'll do some videos about that. That just made me realize that there is so much of my spiritual practice that I actually have not been sharing with you guys that I should look at. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some more sharing. Okie dokie. Let's do some affirmations, okay? Repeat after me. I liberate my life from all disempowering beliefs. 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 Repeat after me. Black trans lives matter. 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 Alrighty then, let's do another affirmation. One more. It is enough to have done my best. 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 Alrighty, then I want to take this moment as a queer person to remind you that in America, if you are queer, then you have Black trans women, brown trans women, and Black lesbians to thank, yeah, for your rights. We think about that riot that started Pride. Yeah, that was Black trans women, that was brown trans women, and that was Black lesbians. If I ever have a child, they will be named after Stormé, butch Black lesbian who was right behind Black trans women and brown trans women throwing punches and attacking police. I want to remind you. Black trans lives matter. They're important. If they weren't here, we would not have as many rights as we have. And it's important for us to keep fighting. Remember that. I also want to take this moment to remind you that I am gender fluid. All my pronouns are all of them. She, her, they, them, he, king. And I'm pansexual. So that's that. Let us move forward with the messages from our animal spirit. What the hell is the name of this deck? Messages from your animal spirit guide. Jesus, I never get that right. And I don't even care. The messages be right. The messages be right. The messages be right. Okay, first and foremost, the grouse. All right. The grouse. All right. Yep. Marsha, pay it no mind Johnson, honey. That's right. Grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Connect with your body, connect with your spirit, connect with your ancestors, connect with your meditation. My first successful meditation was in a dance. And my favorite way to meditate is to move and to move with my body and dance. The grouse energy is about really connecting to your body. Spend some time. So even if it's just swaying and stomping, I want you to take every day, I want you to take at least 5 minutes and dance. Even if it's just swaying, that counts. Even if it's chair dancing, that counts. If you can get up and move your body, do it. I want you to be mindful and I want you to be in your body. Use that moment to really connect with yourself. Connect with what your body is trying to tell you. Dance. Dance slow and love on your body. Use it as a way to give to yourself centrally, to connect to your body spiritually. Open up and let your body speak to you. Are you experiencing pain in your body? What is that pain spiritually related to? The grouse is about using dance to connect with ourselves and to connect with our ancestors. You feeling like you can't connect with your ancestors? Start to sing. Start to dance. The ancestors love it when we dance. The ancestors love it when we sing. One of the ways to venerate our ancestors is to listen to the music that they used to listen to. Dance to it. Sing it. Listen to our cultural, tribal, indigenous musics. Dance to it. Learn our old school songs. Get into it. I'm going to tell you this. Music's so powerful. I'm not a Christian, but I really recognize and appreciate the power of gospel music, especially Black gospel music. I have a lot of Black gospel music on my magical playlist. I utilize it a lot when I'm doing my workings because worship music is just where it's at. And when it is coming from a very impassioned and beautiful place, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And I also know, because I'm a practitioner of hoodoo and conjure, that many of those songs were created in the energy of hoodoo and they have double to triple meanings. So when I listen to that music, I connect with certain ancestors who were, especially my hoodoo conjuring ancestors, who were using Christianity as a front. I think about them often, and I think about that their legacies and them doing that has allowed me to practice our cultural birthright here and now. Connect with music, honey. Use it to connect with yourself. Use it to connect with your ancestors. Use it to venerate. Use it to worship. Use it as therapy. We know that music therapy, that art therapy is a thing. Use it to meditate. Use it to connect to yourself, inside of yourself and outside. Use it to connect with your community. Dance, my love. Dance, sing, move your body, all right? One of my favorite things to do is use dancing as stimming. And y'all know that I'm in my powerlifting era. I'm in my strength training era. And one of my favorite places to stim is at the gym. And I stim in between exercises a lot. I stim in between sets. If I'm not supersetting, then I stim oftentimes, and if I'm not too tired. And I've literally let it fly. Like I dance. I don't just like sway. And I'm not pulling out a whole routine. I'm not getting in anybody's way, but I'll turn it up. And one of the most beautiful things that I have received from that is the fact that I have given other people permission to do what they want to do. I have seen several women have come up, several femmes have come up to me and just been like, you know what? Thank you. You out here having a good time. Even there's a few men who've been like, you give me energy. Like, you out here just dancing, doing your thing. You don't care about what anybody thinks. And because I don't, who gonna check me? Not you. I'm a good dancer. Unless you want to channel me to a dance off, shut up. Am I bothering anybody? No. Am I hurting anybody? No. I'm feeling great. It's a fun time. I do what I gotta do. And also, it's a time for me to connect to my body. It's a time for me to keep me engaged in my body, because I traditionally do not like the gym, and I want to make sure that I'm mindful in the gym. Powerlifting and strength training can be dangerous. And the stimming keeps me here. It keeps my mind from going off. It keeps me here so I can maintain my focus. And it connects me to my ancestors. It's fun. Get your dance on. Get your dance on, darling. Connect to your body. Connect to your body. Next up, we have the chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem and get the answers to your questions. Stop compartmentalizing. Some of you guys are like, I am magic between the hours of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. But during the day, I am very practical, and I'm here to tell you to stop it. You are magic and practical. You need to bring your intellect and you need to bring your magic to the situation, okay? Some of you are applying just your practicality to the situation, and that's why the problems ain't getting solved. Some of you are only using magic to solve the situation, and that's why your problems ain't getting solved. Make sure that you are using your intuition and your intellect, your magic, your conjuring, your divining, and the practicality, okay? Make sure you're showing up as all of the things, okay? You're not just magic after work. You're not just magic on the weekends, okay? Yeah, I'm talking about literally, figuratively show up in your full magical self at every given moment in time. You have no idea how many times I do this all the time with technology, because I be technologically challenged. Oh my God, I gotta put the Discord dates up. Jesus, that reminded me. Who is on that? Mixed Deej. Is Mixed Deej in the house? Get on me, honey. Get on me. I need to hurry up and get that done. Anyway, I be technologically challenged. Ancestors also. This is the moment that I'm gonna do exactly what I'm just about to say. Ancestors remind me to get on the Discord. I'm looking at my ancestor altar. Ancestors remind me to get on the Discord. Thank you. But there are times when I don't know what's going on technologically, so I'll just send up a prayer and walk away, and then come back. And the solution is either fixed or they done sent me somebody to help me. Use your intuition and your practicality. Okay? Use them both. You magic all the time. Be magic all the time. And also, some of you get in these spiritual situations and you suspend your critical thinking. You suspend your critical thinking. There's some of you. I've watched you get abused by some of the spiritual leaders, and I'm like, now in real life, I know you, and I know you wouldn't let this person talk to you crazy. Why are you letting this person, just because they say they a priest, talk to you crazy? Why did you suspend your knowledge? I'm very quick. I'm very quick to let everybody know there's a whole gangster under here, okay? Don't talk to me crazy. I don't care who you are. I've been in spiritual situations and someone talked crazy, and I was like, I let me put this spirituality down real quick and let you know that I'll just hit you in your face with a brick. I don't do that. I'm like, watch your mouth. I don't do that. And you don't get a pass because you're spiritual. And I'm not going to answer you in a spiritual way. I'm going to answer you in a very real way. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Some of you bring your practicality to your spirituality. Quit suspending your judgment because somebody is a priest. Quit suspending your judgment, okay? Even with me, I know that I'm a good person, but if there's some of you, every once in a while, especially because some of y'all be responding to my Dom energy, that you will lay it out, and I'll be like, hey, pick yourself up. Don't do that. Don't, like, because I'm not interested in taking advantage of you like that. I'm not interested in that. I'm never interested in taking advantage of somebody like that. We're equals, honey. We're equals. So use your practicality and your intuition to solve the problems to your everything. Okay? That's right. Let me check in with this comment. Jaybird said, holy shit, the attitude on some of these Tumblr spiritualists back in the day, the way they'd speak to each other, awful. Yes. Yes. And I see it to this. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. I see so many spiritualists who came from abused situations and they never address it, so they end up becoming the abuser. Let me tell y'all, I am old school. I'm an elder millennial. I'm old school in a lot of things, okay? I'm old school in a lot of things. And I believe in running my life from a lot of old school perspectives, which means I was taught by a lot of old school people. And I'm going to be super honest, a lot of them were abusive as hell in the way they taught us. A good amount of them didn't know better. A good amount of them did know better, they just didn't do better. As someone who came up in the game around a lot of those people, it is my duty to break those cycles. I am not now that I have power, now that I'm in the position of elder, now that I'm in the position of mentor, I do not give my mentees and my students and y'all the experience from abuse. I don't have to do that. I don't got to be that person. And because I've done my healing work, I'm not going to make y'all pay just because I had to pay. I'm not going to do that. I do not respect spiritualists who are out here who mask their nasty attitudes, their arrogance, and their abuse as raw truth. I do not like spiritualists who come from the perspective of, well, y'all don't listen unless I'm nasty. No, no, no. No, no, no. 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 You want an excuse to be nasty. You want an excuse to be nasty. Now, I'm not gonna say that like I don't come with the tough love, and then there are videos where I'm yelling at y'all on the internet, and I've gotten a lot of followers from that. My righteous rage, y'all love my righteous rage, y'all really do. Y'all really love my righteous rage. But the difference is that it's rage, and it is. I'm not usually targeting a person, and if I am, I'm talking about their behaviors. We're dismantling all of that. I'm not attacking them. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I hate it. Yeah. And I see so many of you, because they are priests or because they are spiritualists, you literally suspend your judgment. Like that person, you let them talk to you and treat you crazy. Don't you do that just because someone is spiritual. Don't you do that. Your teachers should not be your oppressors. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. And a lot of y'all be staying in situations for far longer than you need to. All right, let's get into it. First and foremost, before we do, let me acknowledge all of these super chats. Y'all came through with the come through. Sharp knives, save lives. Thank you for your super chat, baby. They said you are a gift, Captain. Thank you for being. Oh, thank you. I received that compliment with all the love. The Emperor said Zumba is my connection to meditation, right? I love a moving meditation. And we really, because of cultural appropriation and the way that this society appropriated a lot of Eastern philosophies and Eastern religions, a lot of us only understand meditation through sitting and stillness. And there's a lot of us who that's not how we connect to it. With my neurospicy brain, like that stillness in meditation can oftentimes lead to chaos in my brain. So if I have chaos outside, if I can create movement or like measured chaos outside of me, I can bring myself inside to a stillness. So many ways to meditate. People who've been having problems meditating, consider moving meditation, okay? Vamp Kitten, thank you so much for your super chat. Said, I literally just signed up for a belly dance class for this exact reason, to love my body, release traumas, and connect deeply to spirituality. Belly dance is going to be great for that. I'm on a mission. I'm only going to take some online classes this year because there's a few teachers that I have a few mutuals on TikTok that they teach, but I'm definitely on a mission to do belly dancing too. Loving just on my belly. Love that for you. La Isla Bonita, thank you so much for your super stack. Thank you this is your first time contributing on a live stream, so thank you, my dear. Tia said, thank you for being you, Auntie Uncle. You are welcome. It is a pleasure. And it is a pleasure to share myself with all of you. You make it safe for me to do so. So I appreciate you. Vamp Kitten also said, thank you for the other super chat. We are the ones we've been waiting for. The ones to break the cycles, to heal and blossom. Amen to that. Amen to that. Sharp Knife Saves Lives said, a leader should be able to be human and see humanity in their crew. That's right. That's right. So many of these spiritualists have put themselves on different planes, which, okay, do your thing, but you ain't got to be rude. Like, do your thing, but you ain't got to be rude. Like, be the God that you are. You don't have to be rude. All right, y'all. Let's do some affirmations and then we're going to continue. All right. Repeat after me. I radiate wealth, abundance, and prosperity. 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 All right. Oh, drop. Oh, no. Didn't drop that too far. Repeat after me. I am the shit. I am amazing. I am the shit. I am dope. I am the shit. I am beautiful. I am the shit. And we mean this in a good way. I am amazing. I am the shit. I am dope. I am the shit. I am amazing. I love it. I love it. We the shit, y'all. We amazing. Okie dokie. Keep it going. Again, you can book your reading with me at LadySpeech@gmail.com. I want to say shout out to the lurkers in the house. Those of you who are sitting on this stream ain't saying a damn thing. I actually really appreciate y'all too. All of the folks who we be in the comments getting all the love. And they get the love because they're there and I see them. But I do want to acknowledge how important everybody is, how important the lurkers are, and I appreciate y'all in the background. I know y'all in the background being like, hi, I'm never gonna say anything, but I love you. Hi, I love you back. I love you back so very much. I do. Yeah, book your reading with me at LadySpeech@gmail.com. Hello. Let's move on. The wise one. You've got so much wisdom, and there is so much wisdom to gain. Get you some elders. Now, I want to remind you that not every older person is an elder. And also, we're at a space and time where age is not the only thing that creates an elder. Integrity, experience, time, character, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, leadership capacities, skills, the ability to communicate, regulate your emotions. Those are the things that make an elder. There are, as my old mentors would say, there are silly old people and there are elders. Go get you an elder. Make sure you are listening to the wisdom of people who have come before you. Make sure you listen to the wisdom of people who know more than you. Seek counsel from educated sources. This is also a reminder that you are the wise one. So much knowledge, so much wisdom, your experiences, you are a wealth of knowledge. Own it. Utilize this. Remember this as you are moving forward in this world. You can meet any situation, any challenge before you and get through it because you are wise. You are intelligent. This is a reminder to share your wisdom with others. When your proteges appear, teach them and teach them well. We only get better. We only learn because others pour into us and we pour into that part of ourselves. You are the wise one. Remember that. Ooh, big hit. We're going to do some affirmations because there's a few of you in this live and watching this recorded that tell yourself on a regular basis that you're stupid. There's some of you who joke, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Some of you even use the R word that we're not going to use to describe yourself. Derogatory word that people use that we throw at disabled people. We're not going to use that. But the R word that's used for people who have intellectual differences. Yeah, some of you guys call yourself that on a regular basis. So we're going to take a moment to acknowledge our wisdom. We're going to take a moment to acknowledge our intelligence. We're going to take a moment to tell our brains, our emotional bodies, our spiritual bodies, our physical bodies that they're intelligent. And we're going to thank that intelligence. A lot of you think of yourself as stupid because you only frame yourself through Western society, uh, and what they have deemed as intelligence, forgetting that there is intellectual intelligence, there is physical intelligence, there's emotional intelligence, there's spiritual intelligence. Everybody is smart. We're all smart differently. Repeat after me. I am intelligent. I am intelligent. I am intelligent. I am wise. Say it with your chest. I am wise. I am wise. I am wise. I am wise. Repeat after me. I can trust the wisdom in my bones. 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 Say it. I can trust the wisdom in my bones. I can trust the wisdom in my bones. Now, for those of you who regularly attack your own intelligence, you have a homework assignment. And your homework assignment is to get up under that. We do not come to this earth attacking ourselves. You are taught that. So your homework assignment is to identify who taught you to say those nasty things to yourself. Identify the age that you were, and you're going to start doing some healing work around that part of you in that age. And you are going to write affirmations that directly counter the negative things you were taught to tell yourself. That is your homework. Report back next week. Because you disrespecting your intelligence, we're not having that. You can't. You not acknowledging how emotionally, spiritually, physically intelligent you are and always have been, we're not having that. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. It's important to fix it because we have the stargazer, set your sights higher. Interesting that Spirit wants you to fix your brain because you've got things to accomplish. The stargazer reminds us that this echoes the energy of that page. What was it? The Page of Wands? Was it the Page of Wands? What was that energy? Yeah, it was the Page of Wands. New beginnings, things working out for you, opportunities happening. And the fact that you're not alone. You've got a whole spiritual court that's working for you. You need to work with your spiritual court, though. A lot of you out here praying for things, manifesting, doing your workings for things, but you're not doing the practical work. Let's go back to that chimpanzee card that was talking about using practicality and our imaginations. You can pray about it all day long. You can pray about it all day long. You can pray about it. You can do your spell work on it. But if you're not doing the practical work, ain't nothing gonna happen. For instance, let's use business as a thing. If you're running a business and you're doing all the prayers and you're doing all the rituals to get you your people and all of that, but you're not marketing, but you're not consulting people who are better at business, you're not adapting, you're not learning, you're not tweaking your process, you're not catering to your fan base, none of them workings are going to work. Do the practical stuff. And some of you aren't doing the practical stuff because you don't trust your intelligence. You don't think you're smart enough. Listen, your spirits work in collaboration with you. They're not here to run your life. They're here to help you run your life. They're here to work in collaboration with you. You got to meet them halfway. And part of y'all ain't meeting them halfway because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own magic. You don't trust your own intelligence. That's hindering you more than it's helping you. Spirit's trying to bless you. The stargazer. It's time to open on up, honey. It is time to open on up. We're having a couple technical difficulties, so if you've experienced some glitches, that's what's going on. Hopefully, we're coming back, but in the middle of the stream, it did said we were not connected to the internet. So hopefully everybody's still here. We're doing our thing. All right, there we go. There we were frozen for a minute. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we were frozen for a minute, but we're here. All right, Carlos said, respect everything that you went through. You went through it and it's still here till this day. Go to the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. Amen, Carlos. Amen. Amen. All right. Carlos said, what I feel that we need to do is go to a mirror and look yourself straight in the eye and say, I love you, and keep saying it until it sticks. Exactly. 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 Jen G said, I needed this assignment. I'm glad, baby. I'm glad. Tia Sweet said, I don't like this homework assignment. It hurts already. I know, baby. I know, but this homework assignment is going to get you to some liberation. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But I swear to you, this is part of how we get better. Because you got to go back and repair that little part of you. You got to go back and repair that part of you. You have to restore that faith and that belief in yourself. And it only happens when we go back. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay. Sinclair Wolf Warrior said, I think I'm okay at not doing negative self-talk, but I put off taking stats class for 30 years because I hate math. Just took the class, worked hard to get an A. Proud of me. Amen. Amen. Amen to that. You got this, baby. You got this. Alrighty then, my beautifuls. Let's do another affirmation. Even though I'm the one who created the box, like y'all see how the affirmation box works. Like, so it spits out what it wants, and there's affirmations that would just be sitting in there I don't see for years, and then all of a sudden it spits it out, and I'm like, okay, affirmation box. I just want you to listen. Just listen to this. This is by Edmund Biaka. Never let your ego get in the way of asking for help when in desperate need. We have all been helped at a point in our lives. I'm just going to read this a few times. I want you to just sit with it. We're going to do an affirmation based off this, but just sit with it. Never let your ego get in the way of asking for help when in desperate need. We have all been helped at a point in our lives. Never let your ego get in the way of asking for help when in desperate need. We have all been helped at a point in our lives. Never let your ego get in the way of asking for help when in desperate need. We have all been helped at a point in our lives. Repeat after me. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. I allow myself. I just started raining. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. I allow myself to ask for help without shame. Repeat after me. A regular one that the affirmation box spits out whenever we need it. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. Edie said, even the sky is crying. Yep, the sky was like, let me go ahead and release. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. 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 This is why I do not judge people who choose not to heal. Is it sad to me? Yes. Is it a surprise? Yes, because I'm going to be honest with you, and that's part of my neurospicy brain. I don't get people who actively don't heal. Because it's been so integral in me reclaiming my life and my happiness, and healing has opened the doorways to all the great things in my life. I'm not gonna act like I understand when people don't heal, but I also don't judge it. Healing is hard. It's some of the hardest work I've ever done. It is continuously hard. It's always worth it. It's always worth it. And there is a prison that you end up in when you choose not to heal. This is why I can't judge you. Because the weight that an unhealed person carries is freaking ridiculous. What they are up under every single day is oof. Healing is hard. Staying wounded though, Lord of mercy, harder. Alrighty then, we are pulling up into the messages, the African Goddess Rising deck. We have Mbokumu, which is, sorry if I am butchering this. I'm going to get it right. Mbokumu, soul forgiveness. Some of you need to forgive yourselves. You need to forgive yourself for being the villain that you've been in someone else's life. You need to forgive yourself for being the villain you've been in your own life. You need to forgive yourself for self-sabotage, for messing up opportunities for your growth and for your expansion. You need to forgive yourself for not being the best person to you and to the other people in your life. And you need to make amends to yourself and others. And you need to move on. Some of you, I want to preface this by saying this. I'm not about toxic positivity culture, and I do not believe that withholding forgiveness from people can lead you to a life of despair. There are some things that are indeed unforgivable by the person they were committed to. As a survivor of child rape, without the G, and experiencing that as an adult, it's never my job for that little 5-year-old, 3-year-old me to forgive the person who took my innocence. And I don't care to. And I've lived a very vibrant life. Does this mean I have not done my healing? Oh, I've done my healing, and I continue to do my healing. Messing with kids in that way is unacceptable to me. And I'll never forgive that person for that. And I've lived a really great life. And I'm also continuously do my healing work around those things. Okay. So I say this, I say that, and I say that. You can live a good life. There are some things that you ain't got to hand somebody forgiveness for. You can still do your healing, and you can still actually let go of because I don't have the fear attached to that. I don't have the intense anger and rage. There's rage attached to that because I never should have even been in there. But like, I've done so much cycling, I've done so much healing that those emotions I've let go of, okay? So with that being said though, there are some of you who there's some people who've done some things, and you have felt all of the feelings, you have processed all the things, and it's time to forgive. Forgiveness cannot be offered without a true, thorough process, though. I do not trust, anytime I see, so I'm going to use this as an example. The young man who, the young white coward who went into the church a couple years ago, prayed with those black people, and then committed those hate crimes and took their lives. There were people in the black spiritual community, specifically the Christian community, that immediately within 24 hours got on TV and was like, we forgive this young man for what he's done. I'm going to tell you that is a post-traumatic slavery syndrome response. And also, it wasn't a true response. The level of heinous crime that guy did, you don't forgive that without a process. You cannot offer true forgiveness until you cycle through all of the emotions associated. The rage, the sadness, the trauma, all of that. You cannot offer good forgiveness. So if a lot of us have been indoctrinated to just forgive this person, just forgive this person. For some of you, this lesson is you've offered up the overture of forgiveness, but it wasn't true, because you're not done with the anger. You're not done with the trauma. You're not done with the rage. You're not done feeling all of that. So this forgiveness that you offered up initially was pseudo and fake. You cannot genuinely do that until you process all of the feelings. If you are still processing, that's okay. If that's okay, that's okay. As long as the point is process, do the healing work. For some of you, the message is you've done that work. Now you're just hanging on to the pain. You're hanging on to the grudge because it's become a part of your personality. But you need to give yourself permission to release that and let it go. You're done. You're done. You actually can and have and should offer up true forgiveness. A word that forgiveness does not mean you forget. It does not mean, and it also forgiveness does not mean people have to be here. There's people that I have forgiven, that I've cycled through, but they don't get to be here because they're not a different person. They're the exact same person that hurt me the first time. You don't get to be here. Just because I've cycled and forgiven you, you don't get to be here. And there's some people who are different. But the level of trauma that they have given to me, you still can't be here. We might have hashed it out. We might have said, I apologize. But you still can't be here. So there's different levels to this. Just because you forgive does not mean you have to welcome them back into your life. If you feel like that would be beneficial for you and them, you feel ready, go ahead and do it. You can forgive someone though and say, you still have to stay all the way over there and away from me. And me accepting your forgiveness, but not accepting you back into my life doesn't mean I haven't forgiven you. It just means I've moved on and you got to stay over there. You have to stay over there. I have no desire to bring you back into the folds of my life, okay? I have no desire. You can do that. Wherever you fall off in this conversation, do your work around it. Okay? Do your work around it. Do your work around it so that you can be at a good place. Alrighty then. Last but not least, the last card of the reading, we have Sarah Lakali, divine lineage. Sarah Lakali reminds us that we all have bastards and benevolent ancestors. And by bastards, I'm not just speaking about who was married when they were conceived and birthed. I dropped the card. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And we're back. So a reminder to call upon your divine lineage, a reminder to call upon your benevolent ancestors, a reminder that your divine and benevolent ancestors are always working for your highest good. A reminder that you ain't the first abolitionist. You're not the first person to be an activist. You're not the first person to take on the breaking of family cycles. You have ancestors and people around you that have taken that on. Lean into them. Lean on them, okay? Sarah Lakali reminds us that even if we don't know our divine lineage knows us. Our divine lineage knows us. Our divine lineage is lifting us up. Our divine lineage is encouraging us. Our divine lineage is loving on us. Our divine lineage is rooting for us. This is a message, a call to connect. If you ain't got your ancestor shrine or altar up, get it up and attend to it. If you got it up, but it's been a while since you made some offerings, get those offerings made. If it's been a while since you just sat with them and prayed and communed with that altar, get it done. Because your people are here and they want to help guide you towards your future. They want to help guide you towards blessings, love, peace, and healing. They want to help guide you towards good things. But you got to be willing to acknowledge them. You got to be willing to understand them. You got to be willing to connect with them. You have people who love you. Chosen ancestors, chosen and blood ancestors. Lean into them. Lean into them. Lean into them. They love you. They love you. And they're here to help guide. You come from great people. Remember that. You come from great people. Remember that. Alrighty then, let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modality for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. My inner guidance leads me to the right healing modalities for me. Repeat after me. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and respect myself for who I am. I love and respect myself for who I am. I love and respect myself for who I am. I love and respect myself for who I am. First and foremost, let me thank Vamp Kitten. Thank you again for your super chat. A saying I go by when it comes to forgiving and releasing. I wish you well, but well away from me. I heard that. I wish you well, but well away from me. Tara Gonzalez, thank you for your super chat, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you super honey, your sugar honey, my super honey, my sugar honey, my super sugar honey dumplings, because that's what you guys are, super. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up to this reading today. Thank you for showing up and showing out into the comments, for loving each other, for being so gracious and just beautiful to one another and to me as well. Thank you for just your continued support. Y'all be y'all be going through my archive videos. I appreciate you. We are going to get back to posting regular videos. I know December and January, I kind of just stuck to the lives because that's what I had the energy for. And also, I'm shifting in a creative space. I'm shifting in all spaces. Like, I'm an artist. I apply my artistry to everything that I do. And I'm just shifting. Now that I'm completely out of burnout, now that I'm in a completely different mind state, like, it's just shifting. So thank you guys for your patience. We are going to get back to doing some videos, though, other videos in February, okay? I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do for me, you do for each other. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Make sure you check the LadySpeech.com website if you want to book your own reading. Cash App LadySpeech, Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa, PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. I just love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for just being here and being the lovely, wonderful people that you are. And I look forward to just doing so much more good stuff. Jaybird said, add me on Discord via my YouTube name, folks. Thank you, community. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Captain. You are welcome. You are welcome. This is such a wonderful community. Dane out here reminding us, yes, please remember to like the video, share it with whoever you need to share it to, whoever you think is potent, and all that good stuff. And I just love you. And I will see you, my beautiful, amazing, illustrious sugar honey dumplings, soon. Mwah! I love you. I live you. Thank you. Bye.